Did you know that the greatest comeback in NFL history happened just last week? Let's talk historic NFL comebacks. It's pretty hard to top that 32-point comeback in 1993, a playoff game between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Oilers, who are now the Tennessee Titans. That's how long it's been. By halftime of that game, Houston was out in front 28-3 behind 4 touchdown passes from future Hall of Famer Warren Moon. Okay, after Bills fans, rightfully so, started to leave that game, the Bills, with their backup quarterback in Frank Reich, cut their deficit to 4 points in a span of 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Yes, that's right, just 6 minutes and 52 seconds. The game wraps up with a few different things, a lot of different things actually. A missed field goal by the Oilers, a turnover by the Oilers, another touchdown pass from Frank Reich, an interception thrown by Moon, and of course a final 32-yard field goal by the Bills to win 41-38 Buffalo. A comeback most will never forget. This was pretty much the best we had ever seen until the Minnesota Vikings entered the chat. Yes, the Vikings, who trailed 33-0 at halftime to the Colts. The Vikings ended up scoring 36 points in the second half of that football game, including overtime, and holding the Colts to an impressive 3 points to make that comeback a reality. The game was tied 36-36 after a 2-point conversion reception by TJ Hawkinson in the fourth quarter. Of course, a 40-yard field goal with 3 seconds left won that game for the Minnesota Vikings in overtime. A 33-point comeback, the largest in NFL history, was what ultimately led this Minnesota Vikings team to win the NFC North division title. 33 points, that's a lot of points, right? Well, how about 33 points in one single quarter? October 19th, 2025, chef's kiss, the New York Giants versus my Denver Broncos. This performance set a franchise record for points in a single quarter. It is also tied for the second most points in a fourth quarter in NFL history, and uniquely, it was also the most points ever scored in the fourth quarter by a team that had been shut out through the first 3 quarters. Yes, that is correct. My Denver Broncos could not score at all through the first 3 quarters. They entered the fourth quarter with 0 points on the board. The Giants had all the momentum. I was at that game. Broncos fans were leaving, and frankly, I stuck it out, but I kind of wanted to leave myself. It didn't feel like there was any hope for the Denver Broncos in this game. However, the moment you start to underestimate this Broncos team, they'll surprise you every time. More importantly, Bo Nix will surprise you every time. Bo Nix in the fourth quarter of this game, 76.2% adjusted completion rate, 218 total yards, 4 total touchdowns, 2 of which were rushing, 2 of which were passing, overcoming a 19-point deficit. This is insane. After an interception thrown by Dart, 2 successful 2-point attempts, and 4 touchdowns scored by Denver. It gets even better though. Not only did they truly shut out the New York Giants and allow them to do a whole lot of nothing, with just 33 seconds left, the Broncos drove down the field to score a game-winning field goal. 33 points scored in the fourth quarter, and 33 seconds left in the game to win. Historic. We've seen a lot of historic comebacks that make for some really, really great football. But was this Denver comeback the best we've ever seen? Maybe I'm biased, but I sure think so.